Hello and welcome to Soulful Saturdays with Sailor. Ooh, that's me. This is where we empower your spirit, and this is where we can also build a strong sense of self. Life is always on the move, but for the next 40 minutes or so, let's hit pause and reconnect with the powerhouse that's within you. Make sure to tune in every Saturday for your weekly dose of spiritual connection and soul-fueled goodness. And if life happens, because let's be real, it does. No worries. You can catch all of our sessions anytime on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Oh, and also our website. Absolutely. Now, what you could also do is stop being shy and subscribe. Yes, please subscribe. Hit that button. Might be up there, might be there. Anyway, find the button, hit subscribe, because this way you will be the first to be notified when our fabulous sessions drop, because we are here to help you on your spiritual journey. Absolutely. That is what this is all about. We don't want you to miss a single thing. So hit subscribe. And please share this with someone. It is the gift that keeps giving. So please share it with someone who you know will benefit from our weekly sessions. And before we dive all the way in, let me give you a little quick peek at how we're going to roll things out. Every Saturday is crafted with love, sass, sailor sass, and just the right dose of soul-searching magic. And here's how everything's going to flow. First, we kick things off with a warm welcome. Think of it as your weekly hype session to set the tone and spark some excitement. And next, we'll ease into a centering moment with a meditation for mindful practice. And we will also make sure that you have being centered and grounded to be able to open up your mind, open up your heart, to be able to receive this wonderful information that we've put together for you. And after that, we'll dive into the juicy topic of the week. And this is where we'll share the how-tos to the help you take action. Yes, because it is all about setting you up for success. And we'll share some of the benefits of embracing these ideas and even a personal story or two to keep it real and relatable. And finally, we'll close it out with a reflection and an actionable takeaway so that you can carry it into the week to start making those soulful changes right away, like today. Yes, that's the whole idea. Make those changes today. So whether you're here to laugh, cry, grow, or all the above, we're definitely letting you know you're in the right place. So grab your journal, cup of coffee or tea, settle in, and let's get started. You know, I want to welcome you to Soulful Saturdays with Sailor, where this is where we are going to get real, we're going to get centered, and of course, get empowered. Now, you know how we do things around here, and we kind of already alluded to that by rolling out the structure of our session. But this is the time that we take our spirit and we dust it off and give it the love and attention it deserves. And today I'm especially excited because we're going to dive into something that is going to shake things up in the best possible way. And this is week 3 of our incredible month of new beginnings and intentions. We've been setting the stage, making room for transformation, and now it's time to talk about something that will elevate every part of this journey, and it's cultivating a positive mindset. Yes. And I know we hear this quite a bit about a positive mindset, but hold on. Wait, you want to wait till the end to get all the juicy bits of what we put together. And I want to drop you a little truth bomb. It's not just about thinking positively. No, no, no. It's about living and vibing in the energy. See, thinking positively is part of it. The second part is the energy, it's the vibe. That's when things get really exciting. Yes, it's about living and vibing in the energy. And a positive mindset isn't a mere thought. No, it's an all encompassing vibe. It's that force that radiates when you own your power, shift your perspective, and you decide that nothing is going to break your flow. Absolutely nothing. It is a vibe. So, yes, we're going to cultivate a positive mindset, but we're also going to encompass a little vibe along with it. So, I hope you're ready to dive into our session today. And if your mind isn't on point, your vibe won't be either. And trust me, the energy you put out there, that's the magic that creates change in your life. So the better the energy, better the life. We're not just looking at how to flip a negative thought here and there. We're talking about flipping the entire script on how we approach challenges, struggles, and those moments when life hands us lemons. Yes. And we've all been there. And I'm sure that we've made a lot of lemonade in our days. But let's see if we could actually help you make something even special with our message today. Because today we're diving into the heart of what makes or breaks your vibe and your mindset. We've all heard it before. Think positive thoughts, but let's be real. Just slapping a happy sticker on a messy mind isn't going to cut it. A positive mindset is more than a positive thought. It's a whole energy, a powerful frequency that shapes how you experience life. And when your mind isn't aligned with possibility, gratitude, and belief, you don't just see the good. You create it. You turn setbacks into setups, challenges into lessons, and ordinary days into extraordinary opportunities. And guess what? That magic isn't outside of you, it starts within you. Yes, it starts within you. Today, we're going to explore how to shift your thinking, how to shift our thinking, embrace gratitude, and reframe the negatives to keep your vibe high and your spirit light. You'll learn how to stop feeding the thoughts that drag us down and start nurturing the ones that lifts us up. Absolutely. Now, before we get started, it is time for us to take a moment to settle in. And this is going to be our centering, our meditation, to be able to take in the full information that we have for you today. We want you to feel grounded, open-minded, with an open heart to receive this information. This is your time to tune out the noise and tune into your heart. With every breath, feel yourself grounded into the calm, welcoming, and clarity and peace. We're going to quiet the noise. We're dropping the baggage at the door. We're removing all distractions and fully step into this moment with presence and purpose. Think of it, this is your sacred pause, your chance to breathe in calm, clarity, and connection. I hope you're ready. It's time for you to get comfortable. Close your eyes and let the calm start to settle into your heart. Let the calm settle into your head, your mind, all the racing thoughts. You want to take a big, deep breath in and you want to release it. You want to take another big, deep breath in. This is your time to find comfort and peace, to connect to who you are. Let your hands rest gently in your lap or by your side. And take another big, deep breath in. And as you're inhaling, feel your chest rise, your belly expand, and feel yourself. You're going to fill yourself up with fresh, vibrant energy. Now exhale slowly, releasing any tension, doubt, or negativity. With each exhale, let it go. Let it all go. Yes, feel that. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel your jaw loosen. Yes, let it all go. Take another deep breath in, and this time, feel it travel all the way down to your toes. Feel the energy of that breath filling you up all the way down to your toes, waking up every cell with light and possibility. Now we want you to hold that breath for a moment. And now exhale, releasing any lingering thoughts that no longer serve you. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more present. Focus on your breath. If your mind tends to wander, bring it back to focusing on your breath. There's nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. You are here right now, exactly where you need to be. Yes, that's it. And with each inhale, inhale peace. With each exhale, exhale worry. Yes, that's it. With each inhale, inhale confidence. With each exhale, exhale fear. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Release all the fear and worries. Remember to keep your mind focused on your breath. And as you settle into this calm, bring your awareness to your thoughts and imagine your mind is a garden and every thought is a seed. You choose what grows here. Will you plant doubt or hope? Will you plant fear or faith? Choose wisely. Because you glorious one, you are the gardener of your soul. You're the gardener of your life, and you get to create it. So what are you planting? Let's plant hope. Let's plant faith. And continue to breathe. Continue to breathe gently, inhaling and exhaling. And as you are cultivating what you are planning on planting, let's anchor this truth into your spirit with today's affirmation. And repeat after me, either out loud or in a quiet space for your heart. I choose thoughts that nurture my mind and spirit, and I attract positivity in all areas of my life. Yes, absolutely. Say it again with intention and power. I choose thoughts that nurture my mind and spirit, and I attract positively in all areas of my life. Yes, feel it, believe it, know it is true that you are going to choose thoughts that are going to nurture your mind and spirit. Yes, yes. Take one more deep breath, cleansing breath. This is going to be a cleansing breath. and a long freeing exhale. So go ahead and take in that long breath. And now we're going to allow it gently. Release it. Gently release it. And as you release it, you're releasing any additional attention, resistance. It's gone. Just like that. Remember our affirmation that you are choosing to nurture the thoughts for your mind and your spirit. You're going to attract positivity in every area of your life. You're planting seeds of hope and faith. Take another deep breath in. And as you feel the gentle peace and calm come over you, that you are planting hope and faith, it's time to gently wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Bring your awareness back to the room. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. And at this moment, at this present moment, you are grounded. And you're here ready with an open heart, open mind, ready to receive our beautiful message for this session. You know, today we're not just cultivating thoughts, we are cultivating an energy that will spark change, attract abundance, and create the life that you've always dreamed of. Yes, this is why you're here. Welcome. Welcome back to the room, ready to cultivate some thoughts and energy. It is time for us to turn up that positivity like the powerhouse that you are, because I know you are, and you need to believe that you are. It's the powerhouse that is positivity. And let's be clear. This isn't about pretending that everything is sunshine and rainbows when you're knee deep in a storm. Positivity is about choosing your focus, reframing your thoughts, and using your mindset as your secret weapon for transformation. It's time to jump into a little reflection. Think about this. What's one positive thing that you have experienced this week? I'm talking big or small. Did you get that perfect cup of coffee? Did your boss finally answer an email without 20 follow-ups? Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe you managed to keep your cool in traffic. Whatever it is, this is time to celebrate those wins. Because positivity grows when you give it the spotlight. Yes, you want to put a spotlight on the things that you have accomplished, not the things that didn't go well. Nope, we're going to stop that. I want you to think of something right now. What did you accomplish? Big or small? Woohoo, right? And the best thing to do is as you're thinking, it's like, yes, celebrate it. I did that. Hello, that was me. Yes, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Now I want to ask you, how does that feel, right? How does that make you feel being able to celebrate the things that you have accomplished? And then if you compare it to how you feel when you keep constantly reliving a situation that didn't go well, a conversation, or you made an error, or you just keep beating yourself up, you got two different kinds of energy, right? Don't you want to stick with the first one? I do. Positivity isn't about waiting for lights, grand fireworks. It is about noticing the sparks that light the way. And they are happening every day. They're happening every moment. And it's time to focus on those. See, let's talk about the brain's negativity bias and gratitude's superpower, because gratitude can be your superpower. And here's a fun fact: your brain was designed to keep you safe, not necessarily happy. That's why it's wired like a magnet for bad news or worst case scenarios. If you think back during the caveman times, spotting danger kept them alive. But in today's world, all that negativity can focus, can trap you. It can trap you in a loop of stress, doubt, and fear. Yes. Sound familiar? Here's the good news: gratitude. Gratitude is the rewiring tool that flips the script. Oh, yes. And you're going to want to make this a definitely a superpower. See, when you choose gratitude, you train your brain to hunt for the good. And trust me, the more you look for it, the more you'll find it. It's like a positivity scavenger hunt. And guess what? You win every time. And this is a win-win, just saying. Absolutely. Because when you're doing gratitude, looking for gratitude, writing gratitude, you win because you feel alive. You feel light. You feel calm. You feel peace. You feel happy. Gratitude is definitely a superpower. And it's time for you to make it one of your superpowers. Start practicing gratitude on a regular basis. One of the other things that we have to think about is reframing the negatives. Yes, reframe the negatives. Because I'm going to tell you what, I know you've already had some negative thoughts today. How do I know that? Because this is what I do for a living. And guess who else has had negative thoughts? Yes. And this is something you are going to practice on a regular basis. Absolutely. You have become a master of negative thoughts, but how about being a master of reframing those thoughts? I want to tell you a story because it helps. Because, well, I relive my stories for each and every one of you because it shows you how you can do this. Picture this. I had this huge presentation and I was so excited for it. And halfway through, my tech decided to tap out. Yeah, technology. What? No slides? No backup? What? Just me and a microphone? Ooh. And at that moment, that could have sent me spiraling out of control. And since I've been practicing gratitude on a regular basis, since I have been practicing shifting from the negative to the positive, I was able to capture a moment like I've never captured before. And here's the thing: I had a choice: freak out or show up with some heart. So I ditched the tech, had no choice, and I leaned into connection. And all I did was let my words do the work. See, the tech and the slides, they're like a security blanket, to be honest with you. And yes, I do this for a regular basis and I still feel a little insecure, and I get my slides and they give me comfort. But when the tech goes out, you got to figure it out. And I did. I allowed my words to do the work. And guess what? It turned out better than I could imagine. That disaster became a triumph of authenticity. Reframing isn't about denial, it's about choosing a new perspective. And that's what I did. I chose a different perspective. And actually, when the tech tapped out on me, it actually did me a favor. It really did. And you might think, how do you think so quickly? Well, when you practice it, it gets easier. And that's what we want you to do right now. This is an activity that so you can pause this and do it, or you can come back to do it. But no matter what, make sure that you do the activity because it's important. We want you to reframe one of your negative thoughts. So grab a piece of paper or open up your notes app. I kind of do both. I want you to write down one negative thought that's been messing with your vibe, whatever it is. And this is something that you may be doing on a regular basis, but whatever it is, go ahead, get it out, write it down, because you've heard me say this before. What you write, you invite. So write it down. Yep. And now what you want to do is look at that thought and ask yourself, what's a more empowering way to see this? You could also ask yourself, what's the lesson, the silver lining in this opportunity? Rewrite that negative into a positive, like an affirming statement. Think of it like giving your mindset a makeover. Okay, now you probably are thinking, hold on a second, you've been doing this for a while and now I'm going to do it. Uncertain. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. So your negative thought could be, I'll never get ahead in my career. Okay. I think I'd set that one. And maybe you're saying it too. Or maybe you're thinking, oh my God, that is a good one. Let's reframe it. So the negative thought is, I'll never get ahead in my career. The reframe, ready for it? Every step I take is building momentum. I am learning, growing, and creating opportunities with every action. I know you all want me to repeat that again. The reframe. Every step I take is building momentum. I am learning, growing, and creating opportunities with every action. Do you see the difference? So go ahead and you try it. And I want you to be bold and brave and reframe your story. And here's the thing, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're tossing perfection out the door. Just try it. And here's the thing. If the first one doesn't quite come out, you could keep trying. The whole idea of this is to take your negative thought and reframe it to make it positive. So once again, you could pause this to complete the activity, or you can just go ahead and do it after the session. But when in doubt, you've got to practice this and practice it throughout the day. Catch yourself with these negative thoughts and go, ooh, hold on, I want to reframe it. And here's the tip of the day. Don't just think about it, practice it. Practice is the powerhouse behind progress. This is the MVP of mastering anything is practice, practice, practice. And the more you flex this positivity muscle, let's call it a positivity muscle, absolutely, the stronger it gets. Every time you catch a negative thought, you reframe it, you're rewiring your brain for greatness. So keep at it, keep showing up for yourself, and watch how the technique turns into your new superpower. Yes. Now, how about seeing the good in challenges? This is a really good way to shift your thoughts. Life's tough moments. They're like diamonds in the rough. Sure, it's all that pressure, grit, and discomfort at first. But stick with it and you'll see the sparkle. The magic is how you choose to see the challenge. So the magic is in how you choose to see the challenge. Here's how to turn the rough into a gem. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Every challenge carries a lesson. Maybe it's patience, resilience, or learning to trust yourself. Yes, ask yourself during a challenging time, what is this teaching me? You take one step, one small step towards growth. Because if you're feeling stuck, do one thing, just one thing that moves you forward. See, baby steps still creates progress and momentum. Momentum is your friend when you start making progress. And remember that story I shared about the presentation when the tech bailed on me? Yeah, that was one of those pressure makes diamond moments. What I didn't tell you is what happened that followed it. A few weeks later, I got invited to speak at another event. Guess what? The tech hiccup again. Yes, this time it was my mic that died mid-sentence. But instead of panicking, I smiled, raised my voice, and I cracked a joke about how I must be a walking magnet for tech troubles. The room roared with laughter, and the connection I felt with the audience was pure magic. So, even if it's no slides, no mic, it's just real talk and real heart is how I showed up in these situations. And here's the truth, every challenge carries a lesson. My tech troubles taught me how to pivot with grace and embrace the moment, imperfections and all. When things go wrong, you could either let frustration steal the show or choose to find the humor and growth, or a totally different direction. The good is always there. You just have to be willing to look for it. I've been willing to look those fears straight in the face and go, okay, we got a tech issue. And you know what? These tech issues have actually been part of my shows on a regular basis. They actually help me. They actually help me on the spot show how things can happen and how we can rise above it. So think of your challenges as opportunities. And if problems happen, well, just flip the script on those, and those are possibilities. So next time life pulls the rug out from under you, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? And remember, even diamonds are just rocks until they face a little pressure. And it's true. So your mindset is a vibe. Remember, we talked about this vibe and this energy. Yes, it is energy. And the energy you radiate, that's what you attract back into your life. So let's choose positivity, not because life is perfect, but because we are powerful creators who can shape our world with how we think and feel. Yes. Remember our affirmation for our meditation? I choose thoughts that nurture my mind and spirit, and I attract positivity in every area of my life. When you say it, feel it, believe it, because you can turn lemons into something really delicious. So I choose thoughts that nurture my mind and spirit, and I attract positivity in all areas of my life. Do you see how I said it with some motion? I had emotion and I felt it, and I do believe it. Or do you just want to say, I choose thoughts that nurture my mind and spirit, and I attract positivity in all areas of my life? Which one do you think is going to get results? Right? You want to be animated. You want to be in it. You want to feel it. You want to give it emotion. Yes. It's a vibe. And so you can also ask yourself, if you're having maybe a crappy day, ask yourself, what am I thinking? If you're having a happy day, what am I thinking? Right? You could tap into your emotions and then you can question yourself and go, ooh, what am I thinking? Because they go hand in hand. We've explored the power of positivity, reframing the tough stuff, and finding the sparkle in life's challenges. Now it's time to take this idea home with a gem from Buddha. Now, I absolutely love this quote, and it's actually perfect for this session. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Whew. Yes, what you think, you become. So, are you feeding your mind the kind of thoughts that grow confidence, peace, and joy? Or are you letting fear and doubt and negativity take over? Because you could either be happy or crappy. So you could either fill your mind with confidence, peace, and joy, or fear, doubt, and negativity. And those emotions are two different things. And here's the thing, you can't have both of those at the same time. So once again, think of your mind as a garden. And if you plant weeds of self-doubt and water them with worry, don't be surprised when they take over. Plant seeds of hope, gratitude, self-love, and oh, honey, and watch how your world will start to bloom when you are cultivating that type of thought process, that type of mindset, and that energy. Yes, your thoughts create your reality. You think powerfully, you become powerful. You think joyfully, you become a walking beam of sunshine. So I ask you, what story are your thoughts writing for you right now? And if it's not the one you want, guess what? You can pick up the pen and start a brand new chapter, a brand new story. Yes. If you don't like what's happening right now in your life, you can change it. You're in control. Give yourself permission to write a new story, write a new chapter. So here are some of the action steps to power you up for the positivity game. You ready? Number one, we're going to call it catch and flip. Yes. Pay attention to one negative thought that pops up in your mind today. Just one. Write it down, then flip. Flip on it and turn it around into a positive, empowering statement. And for example, negative. I'm not good at this. Maybe you're thinking about that right now. Here's the flip. I'm learning, and every step I take gets me closer to mastering it. And so why does this work? Because every time you do this, you're retraining your brain to think in ways that serve you, not sabotage you. Number two, I like this one. The gratitude bomb. Yes, we talked about gratitude earlier, but this one, we want you to set a timer for 60 seconds and write down everything you're grateful for, big, small. Don't hold back. It could be a good cup of coffee, a comfy chair, whatever it is, write it down. 60 seconds. You hit start, your pen starts writing, and you don't stop until the 60 seconds is up. And why it works? Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, rewiring your brain for positivity and joy. Start training your brain for positivity and joy. Number three, create a power phrase. Oh, yeah. I've got so many power phrases. I almost have them in every aspect of my life, and I love them. I repeat them on a regular basis, and I'll tell you what, they've come in handy, and they also keep me grounded. So come up with a personal mantra or power phrase that you can repeat whenever life tries to knock you down. Because we know it's going to happen, right? But now you're going to be armed with a special tool. So, for example, here's a good one, and you might want to use this one. I've got this. I am stronger than any challenge. I got this. I am stronger than any challenge. Say it out loud. Feel it. Own it. Absolutely own it. And then number 4, how about a positive playlist? Yes, I have more than one, and you may want more than one too, but a powerful, positive playlist. You try saying that fast 3 times, just saying. Music is magic for your mindset. Make a playlist of songs that boost your energy and make you feel unstoppable. And make sure you have it handy. And here's just a little tip for you. We'll call it a pro tip. Whenever you feel your vibe slipping, hit play and dance it out. Yes, dance. In your kitchen, in your office, wherever it is. It could be the produce line in the grocery store, whatever it is. Wherever the floor is, it's your dance floor. I say dance. Dance to your songs and get your vibe running high again. And number 5, this is a tiny joy hunt. Yes. Take 5 minutes today to notice something, and actually any day, to notice something beautiful or joyful around you. The sound of laughter, a colorful sunset, or the way your coffee smells. These tiny joys are fuel for your vibe. Once again, it helps rewiring your brain. So do the tiny joy hunt. And then number 6, vibe check. Pause throughout your day and ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? And is it helping or hurting me? I mentioned this before, either happy thoughts or crappy thoughts, right? Yes. Check in with your vibe and then ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? And is this helping or hurting my vibe? If it's hurting, switch it up. Play your favorite song. Think of something funny. Or you could even call a friend who lifts you up. Or you could do the joy hunt, or you could do the gratitude bomb, whatever it is. You're in control and you can change your vibe. Bottom line, my beautiful souls, your mind is this foundation of everything. It's the engine that drives your life forward. And when you're intentional about feeding it positivity, gratitude, empowering thoughts, you create a whole new world for yourself. Remember, it's not just about thinking positive, it's about feeling, feeling it, living it, becoming it. So today, we talked about how to flip those negative thoughts, reframe life's challenges, and see the good even when things get messy. The world will throw curveballs. Heck, it'll throw tech failures and mic malfunctions. But that's when we get to decide how we react. Either we roll with it or we let it knock us down. So you take your pick. I say roll with it and make it work for you. I know you're ready to step into the positivity with full force, practice those mindset shifts, and watch how you start attracting all the good stuff you deserve. And hey, don't forget, what you think, you become. Buddha was onto something. And before we wrap up and send you off with all this positive and empowerment, let's take a moment to celebrate you. Woo! You showed up. You participated. You rewired your brain. Hello, transformation. I celebrate you. Celebrate yourself. You know what? The universe is waiting to reward you for all that you are doing. That's right. The good stuff is coming your way, and you can have it as long as you're open minded, willing to practice what we're sharing with you. And of course, I'm here to help you. This is why I do what I do. I want individuals to be able to live their glorious lives. So whether you're ready to level up your mindset even more or take the next step to unlocking your full potential, I've got something special waiting for you. And because you've done the work today, now it's time to give you the gift of more. And here's the deal. I've got exclusive offers just for you. They're designed to help you keep the momentum going, deepen your self-discovery, and give you the tools that you need to start living with the kind of energy and vibe that we've been talking about all day today. So, what are you waiting for? This is where you can sign up to grab yours. What you want to do is go to sailorsjourney.com and you are going to see the special offer there because you deserve it. And remember, if you keep rising, I'm right here with you, cheering you on, and we can make these dreams happen together. You know, it's my ebook, The Path to Calm and Clarity, and it's the gifts of intentional breathing. And I'll tell you what, intentional breathing is magical. You're going to want to grab this because it's going to help you reconnect with your inner self and melt away all the stress. And you could discover the inner calm. These techniques are amazing. And then we also have our 20-day challenge. Yes, this is for our emotional, mental, and spiritual wellness. Self-guided, and you can do it. I'm going to be your cheerleader. It's designed to help you kick those negative thoughts so you could gain some serious clarity and step into the best version of yourself. And yes, we're going to say you can do it in 20 days. And I would encourage you to repeat it and then repeat it again. Because what have I told you? You'll want to practice. Absolutely. So once again, you could go to sailorsjourney.com and you could go ahead and grab those freebies off of our website and get our exclusive tools and tips sent straight into your inbox. Absolutely. And we have a few links for you also if you go down a little bit further in the description. All right. This was a wonderful session today. Thank you so much. For next week, we're going to be manifesting your dreams. Woohoo! Yes, we are. Here's a little taste of what's coming up next week in our powerhouse finale. Yes, we're going to be ending January off on a beautiful note. Yes, we are. We're about to turn up the heat and get serious about manifesting the life that you've been dreaming. No more someday. We're making it right now. In week 4, we're diving headfirst into the magic of manifestation. And we're going to teach you how to sync your actions with your intentions like never before. It's all about stepping into your version with full force, owning it as if it's already yours, and trusting the path that you're walking is the one that you have meant to create. No fluff, no waiting around, just bold, unapologetic actions that takes you from where you are to where you are destined to be. Yes, if you can dream it, you can absolutely be it. So get ready because we're all about to make some serious magic happen and it's going to be legendary and you don't want to miss a single moment of it. So make sure that you tune in for tomorrow. And as we close out our session today, remember this truth. The past was a chapter, not your whole story. Every experience, every lesson, and every moment has shaped you, but it doesn't define you. Spiritual growth is about honoring where you've been while embracing where you're going with open arms, an open heart full of hope and faith. You have the divine power within you to release, renew, and rise. So let the past rest in peace with your spirit, and so you can soar, so you can be free, so you can be whole, and you are always guided by the infinite light of love that surrounds you. So remember that you are glorious. And until next time, stay grounded, stay glorious, and remember, you are a radiant soul with the power to create the life you deserve. So much love to you. We're going to see you next week. And make sure that you hit subscribe. Ooh, yep, tune in every Saturday for your soul fueled goodness. Thank you for being here. It is a pleasure. Subscribe, heart us. Thank you. See you next week.